feel like this is like the before time during a radio broadcast. About the time the announcer says something they're not supposed to. What? Don't judge me.
Okay.
Judgmental. There's 3 people watching.
How do you know that?
It says it right down here.
Oh.
Viewers 3.
Yeah, I can't know all that. Jan says, hey.
Or what are we doing? We're doing this.
You can start doing
I can
stuff.
start finally. I've been waiting like 4 hours.
Kelly's here. She said shenanigans, count me in.
Shenanigans. The next person says shenanigans, pistol.
So I showed my husband the little things that me and Jan and Jamie were all hanging out and making the other night. And he's like, hey, Kat. So I just handed him the handful of them. And he was like, what do you want me to do with this? I said, I made those. And he's like, what?
I called her a liar.
So he's like, that's cool. And somehow I talked him this morning into going live with me and crafting and making some. So here we are.
She bribed me with inappropriate things.
Can I show you like one thing?
Why are you bullying me?
Just, you need a little more though. That's all I'm saying. There you go. Like that looked like the good one. Thanks, Kat. Yeah.
I have to put the protective tip back on.
Yes, you do. So how's everybody doing tonight? I think pretty good since I tune in on Kat's Live. So.
Oh, I feel like that's so much more I need.
It is, but it'll come. What?
I didn't want it that thick. Oh, well. You said just dump it, right?
Yes. Okay, look now. Don't be getting that stuff all over the house. See, we had to talk about this before we come live, and I even demonstrated, hey, Dana, for him how to do that. And first thing he does is just.
She said dump it. I dumped it. I don't know. Like, are there different types of dumping, apparently?
Have I told you how much I love you?
Yes, repeatedly.
Because if I haven't, I meant to. What you need?
About time he also threatened to stab me. So there's that.
I mean,
like, am I supposed to just leave it in there? Do I shake it off? What do I do with it now?
Hey, Anna. You just get it to where you can get your tweezers back in the hole and pull it out. If that doesn't work out for you, add more. Do it again. Hey, Rhonda.
Speaking of tweezers, I lost mine. Oh, you stole my tweezers. Punk.
So the other night we did these, and this is how they turned out. I think they turned out pretty good. And I used the
what's
Jan? Okay, Jan was using the triple thick, and I used that on the paper. But then I moved over to the 3D crystal lacquer. Awesome, Dana. Dana says since I won't change the battery in the smoke detector, she's gonna get you to take care of it.
That's what firemen.
Oh, hey, Pam. Yeah, so I used this stuff on these, and this was the sand. One of them with the sand. And this was another one with some of the glass that I broke up. This one's really pretty in the picture. But Jan said, like on hers, you could tell where you had put it on and stuff. But these, I mean, it with the glass at least, it does pretty good. I mean, and it's not smoothed over. The sand is kind of smoothed over. I mean, it's still rough a little bit, but I think it done pretty good. Oh, and surprise, I'm not going to be able to do it though. I don't know if it's going to do it or not. Because I found some glow-in-the-dark stuff. Yeah, Dana, come for a visit. But this one, I actually did with these, and they glow in the dark. So I took and put a bottom layer on this little one, and then took and arranged some of the mirrored glass on here. Yes, I told him he could use the metal ink, Jan. Nice. Well, LOL, Dana. So no, I brought me to him downstairs. So
I'm layering.
I was just looking at what you were doing, weirdo.
I'm not a weirdo.
You are, but you're my weirdo.
I am a weirdo. Ah.
We'll see if this will glow in the dark here in a minute.
Better. I also just wasted my time with this whole thing.
Jan said, don't forget what happens in October when you y'all.
What happens in October? Does that have to do with potato?
Ghosts.
Ew, you nasty.
Jan wants to know if this is a collab video.
No, this is me being supportive of my lovely wife and her craziness.
What? I love you. Are you done?
No, I'm letting it dry.
What you mean you're letting it dry?
I'm letting it dry. Yeah, I'll put more stuff. It's gonna be about yay tall by the time I'm done.
Just put some on there.
But I'm not using any more of that. I'm using these now. These like little green ones. I'm gonna use those.
You know that's glass though, right?
Yeah. Trust
Okay.
me, I ate it already. Terrible. Terrible. Tastes terrible.
Kelly said her husband won't be yawning this October, and Pam said you sound like a true crafter.
Wait, me or her? Who?
Pam said you sound like one.
Oh, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Like absolutely none. I'm surprised my wife lets me touch glue.
I love it. Oh, too funny.
There's 12 people watching now.
Nice. I'm glad you know how to do all that.
I don't. The YouTube's literally telling me. Oh, 11. 11 people. Someone got bored. Dear God.
So nobody can ask me in the future if my husband is going to craft for me. I mean, this live should be sufficient enough as to probably why he won't visit that much. But
The rest of y'all's men's needs to step up.
Jack in your bowl for a minute.
Not my bowl.
Yeah, for just a minute.
How am I supposed to smoke a bowl if you take it?
Sweetheart, I love you, but you have never smoked a bowl a day in your life.
That is neither here nor there. I asked how I was supposed to. I didn't say I would. I just asked how I was supposed to.
Yeah, can you tell he's been listening to Jan? Hey, Stephanie.
Hello, Stephanie. You can't keep laughing like that. It's very distracting to your viewers.
Actually, they like it when I laugh.
Weirdos.
Do y'all see the faces I get from them? The time. Hey, look, before we go off live, I'm gonna need you to stand up and hold this to the light so I can show them how it glows in the dark because it's cool.
So you're just here for me to do your heavy lifting, huh? That's what it is.
Jan, you got to send it to her. I heard that, Kat. She said her husband is only allowed to help her tea-dye paper and take her shopping. Well, he was initially said he was going to help me bust up the glass with a sledgehammer. I told him I really didn't think all that was necessary, but
Oh, God, I'm messing it up. Maybe I should wait for it to dry more.
all right, Jan, you gonna splurge and get Rob to do a voiceover? What is it, babe?
I'm looking. Yeah, where is Robert?
Uh-oh. He just asked for his friend Robert. Oh, good night, Rhonda.
Oh, we're up to 15 viewers.
Dana said her husband has no creativity.
I don't either.
Hey, you did really good though on your that tomahawk you made for your brother. You did.
Well, that wasn't creativity. That was basic.
Adam's really good at altering. He altered a tomahawk. Essentially, you tell the story. How about that?
I mean, I just stained the handle and then patinaed the blade. Twas it.
It was pretty though. You did good. Dana likes altering. So yeah, instead of trying to get the glass off of the table or it being stuck in, I just got us out some file folders so we could just literally fold them up and trash them if we have any crazy glass shards going anywhere.
Because I'm like a 5-year-old make a mess.
Again, I still love you though.
Oh,
Okay, Kat said her husband likes to figure out how things work. Like the Keurig that quit working. It's in 5,000 pieces on their front deck now.
I don't know who that sounds like at all. I would never do such a thing.
So y'all, I know I already told y'all, but I'm gonna tell y'all one more time. So this stuff is at Michael's. They did have the Halloween 40 or 50% off, depends on what it was. And these were the mirrored glass They label them as decorative fillers. They were $4.99. So you take 40 or 50% off, and you have like a ton. And I haven't used all this. I had 2 containers of this where I broke them up just to a little bit smaller pieces. And then this is the glowing. You got the lid for this, right?
Oh, yep.
Thanks. This is the glow in the dark one. Again, labeled as decorative fillers, but $4.99. And you can do all kinds of stuff with it. Are you done with this?
Yeah, I'm almost like done.
No, I mean like with this container.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna close it up so we don't have any happy accidents happen.
That's what she said.
Jen said y'all are gonna have to do shared custody of me.
I will fight you. She is mine.
She said she'll work on the days with you later. She said you can have me on the 7 on that I'm working, and she's gonna need me on the 7 off.
Oh, we went down to 13 viewers.
Rhonda went to bed.
What about the other 2 yahoos then?
Got my friends yahoos. Granted, you haven't thrown like an F-bomb yet.
I'll say, really, of all the things I say, Yahoo is the one who gets it. How long does glue take to dry?
About 45 minutes.
Oh, wow. So, okay. That was fun.
Okay, no, not okay. Did you do like a final glaze over it?
No, the glue's not dry. Why would I glaze over wet glue?
Like, fill it all in and make sure it don't come off. Like, okay, on these, whenever I got done with it, I just went back over it. You can do it. You got this.
This stuff?
Mm-mm.
Oh, this stuff.
The same stuff you've been using, which is this stuff in that bottle.
Oh.
Yeah, I poured this 3D crystal lacquer into art glitter glue bottle. It's working fabulously. Yes, Dana Glass, high five. Hey, are we still doing the one word after this? What's the deal, Pickles? I'm trying to decide if I want like more on this. I think I do. I really think I do. Yeah, he told me the other day, Jan had called me, he had taken me out to eat, and I didn't answer the phone, and she called back, and he's like, I started to call her back, and he's like, who are you calling? I'm like, January. He's like, I think you married the wrong person.
So like that?
Yes.
I'm not going to say what that looks like.
Like the ghost has been here is what it looks like.
So you get standing around with your mouth open.
Oh, I need like $88 to buy a gallon of glue plus shipping. I'm telling y'all.
She's out of control.
He told me that
10 viewers.
as long as but he didn't want to know about it. He wanted like our bills paid and stuff, but he can't know about it because he'll have a heart attack.
Panic attack. Like walking in the Hobby Lobby is a panic attack. Just not like a short panic attack, like a 4-hour panic attack because you can't drag her out of there.
Just imagine if we had a Joann's and a Michael's and all that fun stuff here too.
Oh God, I would die. Die.
But I don't make you go like with me all the time.
You don't.
I just take myself.
Mainly because you don't enjoy me being with you.
Well, what you doing? It ain't break time.
I've got nothing. What else am I gonna do?
I totally wish y'all could. You just see his face.
I made the little thingy. Now I'm waiting on it to dry.
He goes, like another one? Yeah, push it to the side, make another one.
Use one of these little things. I like old looking things.
That sounds like fun, Cat. Okay, so Pam said she needs you to teach her husband how to craft because he just gives her a place to craft and wants no part of it.
I mean, that's generally where I'm at, but I did say I would do this, so I'm kind of there with my life.
And Kat said I could go visit her. And hey, Dawn. And Kat said I could go visit her, and me and her could just go shopping.
Oh, good Lord. Oh.
She's closer, though.
Almost.
Is it West Virginia, Kat? Hey, Tammy. I talked my husband into coming on and trying out the glass things we were making the other night on my birthday lives. He was shocked. Like, he thought I had just bought them from the store. And it was like, I came in and just gave him the handful of them. He's like, what do you want me to do with these? I said, I made those.
And once again, I called you a liar. So, can I re-dye?
Yes,
sand?
West Virginia.
Like, is that
No,
possible?
okay. You cannot re-dye that sand. However, you can re-dye some new. I mean, you can dye some new sand.
Where's the sand at?
A different color. What color are you going for? Black.
Blick.
Okay, like what I'm saying is that's already gunmetal. That's already blue. So you have rose gold, black, and rust.
Well, rust is going to blend with the little brass thingy.
Oh, see, they said we could do a road trip and go see Kat and Kelly because Kelly's only like 3 hours away. Oh, back to your sand. I'm sorry.
Don't get her started on a road trip.
I mean, I'm about due for one though, right?
Do as in going full gypsy? Yes. Oh,
Nice, Kat.
still in my sand.
Okay. Let me tell you. If you put too much in there, as in if it gets too wet, it's gonna be kind of goopy.
I want goopy.
So just shake the stuff like couple of drops, and then stir, stir, stir. I use the end of this, just FYI. Stir, 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 stir. It'll eventually mix together. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. Like I'll probably 5 or 4.
I'm very precise. I have to put my drops like exactly.
So this is some that I made the other day. For those of you that just have came in, and they turned out really pretty. The glow in the dark stuff is pretty cool. God, I've got nails done. And that one looks like a gob on camera, I know, but it's really pretty in person.
And this black alcohol ink smells like Sharpie. So everyone knows. Smells like Sharpie.
And then these were the sand ones. I just dropped some of the add-ins, mixatives, alcohol ink on top of these. And like the rose gold did pretty good, just kind of spreading while the stuff was still wet. But the gunmetal, not so much. So thank you, Dawn.
Thanks.
And I got one that glows in the dark. I'm going to make a bigger one now, see how it works out. But it looks so cool when it starts glowing in the dark. I'm going to show y'all it actually glows in the dark in just a little bit.
I'm experimenting.
We see. Babe.
Yes.
I'll let over, Daddy. Please. Thank you. I love you.
like I'm mixing up crack.
Let me see your bowl. You know, you could have just mixed up the black and then added the blue that's already mixed, right?
I wanted to experiment.
Okay. You can experiment. I'm ready too, Kelly. You need some more sand?
I'm a peacock, let me fly. Okay?
Hilarious.
What do you think? That's what you get when you mix the ink wash blue and then black together. It's more gray than the gunmetal gray.
Uh-huh. Because it's black. It's lovely.
And blue. It's not straight black.
It's blue black.
It's blue black.
Like
Kinda
my
like a
hair's gonna be
bruise.
through.
Your hair's gonna look like a bruise.
I think that does not match.
So my wife comes home from a concert. I'm like, what the hell happened to your arm? And I say hell. Am I allowed to say hell? Is that loud? Is anybody offended? Okay, if not. I don't know. Looks like she done brawled with like 8 people. I'm surprised they had to go get her out of jail from just a bruise on her arm. And I don't know. What's this? I mean,
Were you looking for something?
I do need that.
This is the bruise he's talking about. So, okay, Dawn. I got these bezels from Hobby Lobby, and I have told everyone, hey, Jan, that I know of. If I miss somebody coming in, I'm sorry, but hello. So basically, you take a bezel, any kind of bezel, and
Oh, I don't have an empty cup. That's a problem.
here, borrow the baby's thing to dump your sand in.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Baby's never gonna miss that.
Okay, I'm sorry. So, empty bezel. I've taken this 3D crystal lacquer, poured it up in the art glitter glue bottle. And basically, you just pour some in there. And then you can either take sand or different. I busted up some fake sea glass from Dollar Tree. And it ends up looking like this. I don't know if y'all can see that with my lighting or not, but that's some green. There's some blue over here. And I also got some mirrored glass from Hobby Lobby. So after you put your glue down, you just take and put it on there, and you just layer and layer until you're ready. You can mix it with alcohol ink. I have found, though, like on this one, it's the light blue glass, but then I drop the alcohol ink afterward. It doesn't spread as well that way. But this one, what I did was I put my lacquer down, and then I dropped a drop of alcohol ink and added, kind of on, and then added in the little mirrored glass. And it spread out really good. It didn't really color my gems or glass or anything. It will color the glass, and it will color the bezels if you don't like the color of the bezels. I'm not even going to ask Peacock.
I'm experimenting.
He's having more fun than he thought he was going to. So,
I'm like a 5-year-old at craft
But
time.
the alcohol ink spreads better, like I said, just in the glue. And then beforehand, instead of just dropping it on. But depending on what look you're going for, that's what you do. And then I just go back over it with a layer of this, and it dries clear. I mean, it does good. So it, like I said, they look, I like them. He thought I just, like I said, just bought them from the store. And the sand, it, like I said, it turns out a little bit different on the sand. And the mixatives, the alcohol ink mixatives, it just, they kind of float on top of the lacquer. So it's kind of a different look and stuff, but it's all cool. It looks pretty neat. I like it. And like I said, I just go back over it, and it's still, it's not going to cut you or anything, but you can tell it's glass. It's still got like a rough texture to it. So, but yeah, it's fun. It's great. Cat, you need to get your ghost under control.
Liv got ghosts too? Who got ghosts? Her name's Betty.
Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, he really is having fun, dog. And like before we went live, he's like, so how long are we gonna be on here? Like 3-4 hours? Cause I want to play my game. Like I don't want to be on here all night. And all of a sudden he's a peacock having fun and experimenting. Oh, you're welcome, Dawn. If I figure out anything else or anything, I'm gonna do a project share with these. But if there's any other tips, tricks, or anything I figure out, I'll let you know.
Step 1, don't let your husband do it.
Oh Lord. Look, after you mix that up, I need you to pause for a minute. Because this one, Dawn, it's got the glow in the dark stuff under it, and it looks really, really, really cool. And then I put down some of the mirrored glass on top of it. And I'm doing another one, a bigger one, but I sent that in messages. Oh, hey, Deb. To Jan said not too much because it'll turn to mud at them.
That's basically what it looks like.
No, she means it'll be like soupy.
Well, I know.
It'll be wet.
I did a little bit of blue into that. I probably should have went with the gray.
I mean, that would be cool though, for real, if you like different colors of sand. Deb got my book.
Ta-da! Wait. No. No. No.
There's green too, dear.
I know, I used the green on my other one.
And there's the mirrored. Are you looking? No? Okay.
I saw the mirrored.
Okay.
Just got it in my head.
Okay.
Because I'm a weirdo.
I'm glad you're having fun though. That's cool. Hey, Tina. Look who I talked to in the crafting tonight. Deb said she got my book, but she didn't want to write in it because she'll ruin it.
But it's meant to be written
in. That's what I told her. He's making some of these, Deb. Except he's working on a little bitty tiny one right now. He made one like this just a minute ago. It's gonna be cute. You're good. I got you. What he did with this one, he actually used both, and he went around the edges with the sand and then came back in the middle with the glow in the dark and then used the green glass. And then he did a coat over the top with the lacquer. It's gonna be cool whenever it dries. I know. I'll put it on project share too.
If I can do it, any of you ladies can.
Did y'all hear that? If he can do it, any of you can. I'm sure they can. We have some very talented ladies in here. Jan said you did good.
Thank you, January. Well,
Yeah, Tina. That's her name.
Well, yeah, but I didn't know. We should want to be called January on the internet.
Yeah, Tina, I'm glad he's crafting. He was kind of about doing it because he really wanted to play his Xbox, but he time outed for a minute and got in here with me. So, well, I came to him with it, but fun times. Oh, now are you done?
Yep.
For a minute.
For a minute.
Hold it up on the light to charge it, please, please.
You got a better plan? Oh, BRB.
What?
It means be right back.
Don't put that in the microwave.
I'm not putting that in the microwave. I want to get my superpowered flashlight.
Okay. Lord, y'all, he is a mess. I love him to death, though, but he is a mess. Left his flashlight in the car. So my sister's got these really cool lights at her house, and she said her husband thinks they're cool blue LED lights.
Oh, it makes it look cool.
Okay, look, check this out. Okay, but you got to turn off the light. Let me show them, and then let me show them it without it. Oh wow, you got it like super glowing. You don't have to turn off the lights. Well, turn them off though. Of course, the computer light. Can y'all see that? Anyway, it glows in the dark. Hit your light with it again. Watch this though.
Hashtag Stringlight. Please sponsor me and send me free stuff.
Yeah, now put your shadow back. Anyway, it's really glowy in there. It goes from like clear with a glass looking to, mirror looking to glowing with the mirror. It looks really cool.
Experiment.
That's exactly it, an experiment. That's super cool. Thank y'all. Yeah, I was messing around with it. And that is so odd. Look, hold it on camera so they can see it when you do it. Okay. That whole jug might glow. Is it glowing on the screen, babe?
You I think you kind of see it. It's really hard to get it going on screen.
Because of the light from the screen.
Yeah.
Pull it back, though, like close to the TV. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
So, you can kind of see how it glows. If I move my fat hand out the way. So, yeah, that's stuff like. It'll sit there, you charge it with a flashlight, and it'll glow in the dark.
Yeah, so I'm sure, like, if you were out, if it was a necklace or earrings or something, yeah, you can totally see it. Look.
Oh, yep, you can see it.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, that was fun times. What you do?
I'm looking for stuff.
There's one of these too.
Oh, that's so girly. Can I pull all the stones out of it?
If that's what you want to do.
I want to dye the stones. Can I dye the stones? Do you think this ink stuff would dye them?
This ink stuff will dye pretty much anything. Okay, Dawn, thanks for coming by. It's at Michael's, y'all. Big old thing. They call it decorative fillers, but it's with the Halloween stuff. And like I said, it's on sale right now. $4.99, either 40% off or half off. But it's where they have all the little Halloween decorations and stuff at. So, yeah.
Why do you sound so judgmental?
I'm not. Yes, Dana, that would be cool. Yeah, Deb. I had got some Halloween, some glow-in-the-dark paint, was going to use it, and I totally forgot all about it. Let me run and get a safety pin, baby. You're going to have issues with that. Give me like 5 seconds.
I'm not giving her 5 seconds. I'm just kind of doing what I do.
My face, I can't get it out.
I'm trying to read.
Because just the tip dries up.
Hello, Helen.
You're learning. It's good now.
Good. What do I do with it?
Hey, Helen, it's your glue.
Oh, do I put the glue on it now?
Okay, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to make this darker.
It's got to dry.
Okay.
Now, if you want it to come up brown in between whatever, go ahead and put the glue up. Was you not listening when I explained to them how to do this?
I was slightly, yes. I have to have a man.
Oh, good night, Pam. Helen says, hey. So, look, if you want it to turn colors, go ahead. Like, if you want the glue to, okay. What I did on this one is I done it like that. So I went ahead and put the glue in, and it like soaked up around my stones with that color.
I'm just saying what will happen. I mean,
but if you want to just stay that color, I mean, you're just going to let it dry.
I'm pretty sure I just ruined this. Actually.
No. I mean, oh, it would actually be cool if you put the lacquer down in there and then put your stones in.
I have no idea what stones I'm going to use.
It doesn't matter. You get the lacquer down.
Lacquer down.
Like, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's important. Oh, hey, Helen. The crushed glass stuff that we made the other night, I came in and put the wad of them in his hands, and he's like, what do you want me to do with these? And I was like, I made those. So he didn't believe it. Well, I mean, he really did, but
if it's anybody else, I told them they were full. They were lying. I was advised to watch my language.
So anyway, somehow we got him talked into coming on here tonight and making them with me because he liked them. Oh, Helen, though, this stuff does really, really, really good on all these because I use it on all these, girl. And the sand turns out okay. I mean, it's pretty cool. It looks like, y'all know them little stickers that Prima and what you call it does, like the paper studio. It looks like those like Druzy stone sticker kind of things. So
I don't even know what to do with this now. I feel like the kind of swirly thing it did.
it's gonna kind of soak up and go around her stuff. I know it's cool how it does, isn't it?
Like if I could just leave it like that, would actually probably be pretty cool.
I mean, you can try it and see, Peacock. You told me you were experimenting. Ooh.
Well, if I hadn't wasted and put it on the actual shiny metal, but can we clean the shiny metal back up?
Not right now.
Once it dries.
We'll see what we can do. You might have to buy me some of that Tim Holtz alcohol lift ink, though.
Lift ink? What does lift ink do?
It lifts alcohol ink.
Let me guess, it's expensive because it says Tim Holtz. Which reminds me of Tim Hortons. Great Canadian donuts.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, back down to 13 viewers. What am I supposed to do with this?
Oh, thanks. Oh, I was going to tell you. I think that would actually, because the way it spreads, it would probably be pretty if you did like a drop in the center, just like a drop, and just let it spread. Because it sits on top of the enamel of the lacquer.
It's like an upside down cameo. Almost.
It's cool looking though. Oh, good night, Tina.
I kind of want to do more drops.
Okay, everybody. We're actually gonna get off here. I was trying to let him finish that. We are supposed to be doing one word tonight with Jan and Tina, and it's gonna be over on Jan's channel. So y'all come over and see us there because we will be there next. Yeah, thank you, Jen. Okay, good night, Jen. Good night, Pam. Already got Pam.
Good night, everyone.
Oh, goodness. Already told Tina good night.
So now where's that sandwich you promised
Bye,
me?
Helen. Didn't promise you a sandwich. Fed you like chicken and pinto beans and
This is
some hush
true.
cakes. That's what we're calling them, just so you know.
They're hoe cakes.
They don't know what that is.
What are they, Yankees?
I don't know. Jan said you can call them fritters. Essentially flour and buttermilk mixed together and fried the skillet, y'all.
That sounds like some Yankee stuff. Fritters. Fritters. Maybe a Midwestern thing.
Oh my dear Lord. Deb said good night. Dana said awesome job.
What?
Jan said great collab. But what if they want to pause that and get my debit card number and go?
They're really skilled because I was totally laying flat. Like they are fucking amazing.
Oh, Kelly knows what hoe cakes are.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that.
Did you throw the F-bomb?
No one called it. No one called it.
Kelly said goodnight, Peacock. Oh my dear Jesus.
I
Okay, everybody. So before he throws another one out there, I will see y'all over on Jan's channel, and we really appreciate y'all stopping by. And I hope y'all have a good one.
Y'all come back soon now, you hear?
Oh my goodness.
It's better than my Rhett Butler impression. Have we stopped broadcasting?
No.
Oh.
Don't be cussing yet to get out your system. Bye, everybody.